Now, usually when animals get hurt, it's because humans get in the way. Well, you're about to meet a human who goes way out of her way to make sure these animals get back where they belong. Jill Gaskin is an official wildlife rehabilitator. And when animals get orphaned or injured in the wild, she takes them in, takes care of them, and takes great care in getting them back to nature. Before we get to the animals, I have to talk about your writing. Jim discovered your blog on the internet a few days ago, and we started sending stories back and forth. And I don't think either of us have ever cried or laughed as much as we did that evening. You're quite a writer.
Thank you.
Yeah, are these stories that just you have to write just to stay sane?
Basically, yeah. The really wild stuff ends up on Facebook. It doesn't often make it to the blog. But it's a way of getting it out. It's a way of dealing with the grief. And there is a lot of grief doing this.
Well, you have such a wonderful handle on the whole human-animal condition, about how we relate to each other, how we should or shouldn't relate to each other, that I found so, I don't know, just a breath of fresh air.
It's because I'm not raising pets. I have the attitude that animals should be allowed to be animals. And all the wild animals I raise, it's with the express purpose of getting them back
Speaking of
out
one, there's
to the
one of your
wild.
buddies now.
And even my house pets, my dog and my cat, I allow them to be dogs and cats. And to me, animals have a very Buddhist outlook on life. They're here, they're present. It's all in the now. They don't worry about what's going to happen tomorrow. They don't carry what happened yesterday. They don't sit around and go, oh my gosh, I'm dying, I'm suffering. They go, oh, hey, it's not raining.
How did you get interested in animals to begin with?
I've always loved animals, but when I was about 7, we had a friend who was a conservation officer. And he came in one night and was sitting and having a beer with Dad at the kitchen table, and he started pulling baby bunnies out of his shirt pocket. And he handed me the baby bunnies and a can of pet milk and a little doll baby bottle. And he said, do you think you could feed these for me? And I said, well, yeah. and my dad had a fit. He says, I don't want her raising baby bunny. He says, oh, Bob, don't worry, they'll die. They didn't. Right. And from then on, Mother never opened the top dresser drawer in my dresser because there was an electric cord going in. There was the heating pad, and she didn't know what was in there. It could be anything from snakes to baby geese.
How many animals do you have at any given time?
At one point this spring, I had 82 animals, if you count starlings. I had 30 starlings at one time. That was a nightmare.
And you rehab them, you feed them if they've got a broken wing or a broken leg?
Yep, I fix what I can. There are some things I simply can't. If the animal cannot be returned to the wild, it's put down.
And you're not paid to do this?
No.
You must have a big heart or something, because, I mean, it probably costs you money, right?
Oh, it does. It costs thousands a year.
This could probably be a pretty messy job with this many animals around, too.
Poop flies.
I wasn't gonna use the P word, but dare I say it's probably a poopy job.
Yeah, you really, really, really get to the point where soap and water are magical.
Yes. I think your friend here is hungry.
Yes, he is.
Now, where do you learn to do that? I mean, do you have to be certified and licensed?
You can actually take the class for wildlife rehabilitation online now.
Really?
And then you work under another rehabber in your area to become certified. And the DNR meets with you and they check your facilities and they determine, what's appropriate that you can rehab.
Speaking of dealing with animals, we have a parrot named Steve in the car who's eaten too many corn nuts. Can you help him?
Corn nuts is not exactly the thing a parrot would eat.
I told you, Jim.
Watching Jill interact with these little creatures was an absolutely awesome experience. And it really makes one ponder our place here on the planet. So next time you see a little furry or feathered whatever, and you wonder who's watching out for them when we get in the way, now you know. It's animal lovers with a big helping heart like Jill Gaskin. And next time you're looking for that town that's got that certain special everything you need to live, work, and play Michigan style, try Traverse City. It's so nice, you just might want to live here.
It's okay, baby. I've got some good food. No more corn nuts for you. The man with the mustache is not going to feed you anymore.